probably want to come.
It's already recording.
It's recording. Okay, guys, this video is going to discuss the master project. I've come with a master project, and the whole goal of the master project is to sell me your business product or service. Okay, so this class is meant to give you a structure, a foundational knowledge, so as you move to the other courses here at this institution, you'll be able to take little bits of your business plan and apply it within the class. So if you're taking a marketing plan, you already have something to the table to say, this is what I want to add onto my marketing plan for your particular business. Yours is funeral homes. Yours might be an app. Yours might be health services, etc. So like you're walking away with a business plan. So years down the road, if you want to open your own business, you have a plan that you actually create with the institution with the help of the instructors, utilizing their knowledge in the area of expertise. Okay? So this is a foundational class, Introduction to Business. So I ask you guys to break up into groups for week 1, determine your product or service, okay? Once you determine your product or service, you're going to map out that product or service that you identified, and then we're going to start every week adding different phases that will build upon the whole master project. So for week 1, we talked about the product service, and we talked a little bit about the financial planning, okay? Week 2, we'll discuss a little bit about the marketing plan and management and organization. Basically, you're just going to go to the smallbiz.gov and go to create a business plan, and it's pretty much going to give you all the information you need. So I'm going to kind of read the description. So our business plan description for the final project, students will learn how to build a business plan for their product or service, okay? The goal of this project is to be an entrepreneur that knows how to create an effective business plan to sell to the bank or to potential investor. As a future business administrator or entrepreneur, it is imperative that one understand the correct way of creating a business plan. The students are to do the following: create a PowerPoint or Prezi presentation or any other iPad application that allows to present. You are to sell me. I am the bank. I am the investor. You are to sell me the product through a presentation. Okay? You got to win me over. Okay? You are to go to this website, smallbiz.gov site, click on starting and managing, then hit create a business plan. Each week, we're going to touch on a different aspect of the plan and how it reflects to your product or service. This month is Christmas month. So technically, next week is what we're looking at. So we really have to hustle between what we do today, Thursday, and next week, Tuesday, to get this going so we're able to present. Okay? Your presentation has the following. This is what I'm looking for. An overview. The product or service that you came up with. The company description. The executive summaries to talk about the mission, vision, etc. All the information that you need will go onto the you can go to the smallbiz.gov site and find all this, and you can read what it means. It should talk about the organization and management. How is it managed? What's the organization? Who's the CEO of the company? What interest does he have in the company? Who's the president? I want to know your educational background. I'm not going to give money to people that don't have an education probably, right? It's important to me. Or maybe I will, but I need to know who you are, right? Just like you're playing for a business, they check your credit score. They check all those things. Then we have to come up with a marketing plan. In week 2, and a part of the master project phase 2, we're talking about the marketing plan, which talks about product, price, promotion, place. Your product, you know what it is. Where are you going to put it? In California, Florida, Dade, Broward, or Palm Beach, right? We cannot put a product, let's for example, I'll give you an example. In Cutler Ridge, they opened up El Campero Pollo. It's very similar to Pollo Tropical, right next to each other. Okay. The problem is, demographically, people weren't willing to pay a difference in price because the chicken was the same, and demographically, it wasn't like a huge amount of Hispanics there. On A Street, El Campero Pollo does very well, but the people that opened that second business probably didn't have a good business mind. Didn't go to school and understand they need to research the demographics and see if there's a target audience to sell. In fact, they probably spent maybe $500,000 or more just to open that thing and lost all the money and closed down. Bad investment because they didn't have the business sense. They probably didn't go to school and understand they need to do their due diligence, what we call the research first. So we have to have a marketing plan. We need a financial plan. How much money are you going to ask me at the bank? How much money do you have in the bank? What's your credit score? You understand? Those are all important. And I need to know your financial analysis. I need to analyze your finance. What's your projections for year 1, year 2, year 3? How much does the product cost, right? How much does it cost to deliver the project once you get into the marketing of the project? That last part talks about what's your strategy to sell it? How are you going to sell it? How are you going to go and say, this is my product, and have people take your product and use the product in the real world, whatever product is. So Michael Porter's 5-Force model is a video link that I'll show you in week 3 about strategies, okay? This guy's 5-Force model has been going on since 1970. He came up with this, okay? So now it's used in every business book, okay? And I'm telling you now because it's a very important aspect. So what you're to do at the end is sell to me what this is about. Okay, so then I'll say, hey, you know what? I like your product. Another thing we talked about today is about Shark Tank. If you ever seen Shark Tank, people come up with a product or service, and then they negotiate and say, we'll take 40% of your business. If I'm going to lend you money, I want an interest. I want my money back, or I want part of your business, correct? Is everyone clear that every week we're doing something to give us the information to help us with this final project, okay? So what we did in week 1, what we do in week 2 and week 3 is to create our presentation. You're to work in groups together and build this project. And all you have to do, when I talk about organization management, I want to know that he's CEO, he has a master's degree, he went to Harvard. I want to know that you're the vice president and you have an associate's degree from UM or from Nova, wherever, right? Those are things that we need to know. So you're going to create like a fictitious profile, not really real, okay? And then the rest of the stuff, I'll put the link for smallbiz.org and you can find out exactly where to go, okay? That's it. Stop.